this lesson we're going to look at exam style questions, especially those akin to the style that you would see on a transfer test paper. 1/4 of A is 6. We then need to work out what 50% of A is. Now this is made difficult because we don't know what the value of A is at the moment. But using the first fact, so 1/4 of A, we break it up into quarters, we know is 6. And each of the quarters are the same size. So if we add 4 6's together, we then work out that A is 24. Working out 50% of A then is pretty easy. 50% we know is 1/2. So we have to work out 1/2 of A, which we've already worked out is 24. So 2 into 24 to work out half of it. So 2 into 2 goes once, 2 into 4 goes twice. So my answer would be 12. 50% of A is 12. The pie chart below shows the favourite colours of 100 children. The number of children who prefer green is 16. And I'm going to put that in straight away. So 16 children prefer green. 3 times as many children prefer red compared to the number who prefer green. So we can work out then how many children like red, because it is 16 times 3. 3 6's are 18, 8, 1 over. 3 1's are 3, plus the 1 is 4, so 48 children like red. How many children chose blue as their favourite colour? Write your answer in the space below. So we need to work out then how many children like blue. And that can only be done by working out this section first. How many children like yellow? Now, as we can see, it's a right angle, which makes it 1/4 of a circle. 1/4 of 100 is what we need to work out, because 1/4 is 25%, so we need to work out 1/4 of 100. So 4 into 100. 4 into 10 goes twice, 2 over. 4 into 4 is 5. So 25 children like yellow. We know that there are 100 children altogether. We've already worked out that 48 like red. We know that 25 like yellow, 16 like green, and we have got to find how many children like blue. So that is our missing number at the minute. So if we add up what we do know, 48, 16, 25, 8 and 6 are 14, plus the 5 is 19, 1 over. 4 and 1 are 5, plus the 2 is 7, plus the 1 is 8. And then we've got to take our 89 away from 100. 100, take away 89, 11. So 11 children like blue, which is our answer. 20 is something percent of 80. Well, we have to work out how many 20s are in 80. 20 into 80, it goes 4 times. So the whole thing is 80. We know that 20 goes into it 4 times. So that makes 20 1/4 of it. All we've got to do is put 1/4 as a percentage. 25%. 40 into 400. So the question asks us, 40 is something percent of 400. So how many 40s are in 400? It's 10. So that means that 40 is 1/10 of 400. Our final step is to put a tenth into a percentage. 1/10 is just 10%. Sue and Paul split the cost of a board game. The game costs £9. Paul pays 25%. How much does Sue pay? And they want the answer in pounds. Okay, if we look at the price of the board game, it's £9 in total. Our whole thing is £9. We know that Paul pays 25%, which is 1/4. And Sue pays the rest. So if we work out what Paul's 25% of £9 is, first, 25% we know is £1/4. So 4 into £9. 4 into 9 goes twice, 1 over. 4 into 10 goes twice, 2 over. 4 into 20 goes 5 times. So Paul pays, we can show it in a pie chart, he pays £2.25. We have to work out then how much Sue pays by adding up all the rest. So £9, take away what Paul paid, will give us the cost of the board game for Sue. So we have to do some exchange. 10 take away 5 is 5, 9 take away 2 is 7, 8 take away 2 is 6, so Sue pays £6.75. A jacket costs £75. In the sale it is reduced by 25%. How much does the jacket cost now in the sale? Again, answer in pounds. So we know that the jacket costs £75. In the sale there's 25% off. We now need to work out its new price. 25% we know is £1/4. So first step is to find £1/4 of £75. 4 into 7 goes once, 3 over. 4 into 35 goes 8 times, 3 over. 4 into 30 goes 7 times, 2 left over. 4 into 20 is 5. So £1/4 is £18.75. That's not our answer yet though. So the jacket was originally £75. There's £18.75 taken off. We need to do a subtraction sum to work out the new cost of the jacket. 0 take away 5 we can't do, so we've got to do some exchange. Go all the way over, that leaves 4, 9 and 1. So 10 take away 5 is 5, 9 take away 7 is 2. Keep my decimal points in a line. 4 take away 8 we cannot do, so some more exchange. 14 take away 8 is 6, 6 take away 1 is 5. So the jacket in the sale costs £56.25. A PS4 costs £290. In a sale it's reduced by 25%. How much would you pay in the sale for a PS4 now? Well, we know that 25% is £1/4. So the price of £290 is reduced by £1/4. So we're going to find £1/4 of £290. 4 into 2 does not go. 4 into 29 goes 7 times, so it's 1 over. 4 into 10 goes twice, and we've got 2 left over, so let's put in our pence. 4 into 20 goes 5 times. 4 into 0 is 0. So there is a discount of £72.50. We need to take that off the original price of the PlayStation 4. So we have £290, and we have to take off the 25% discount of £72.50. Zero take away 0 is 0. 0 take away 5 we cannot do, so we have to do some exchange. 10 take away 5 is 5, decimal points in a line. 9 take away 2 is 7, 8 take away 7 is 1, 2 take away 0 is 2. So the PlayStation 4 in the sale would now cost £217.50. The pie chart below shows what 32 pupils ate at lunchtime one day. 4 pupils had a hot meal at home. So we're going to put that information into our pie chart. 4 pupils. Twice as many had a hot meal at school. So again, we can easily work out that one. So a hot meal at school, we're told that is twice as many. So there's 8 had a hot meal at school. We now need to work out how many pupils had a packed lunch at the museum. As we can see from the pie chart, the hot school meals is £1/4, as is the packed lunch at school. So they're both the same size, so 8. Now we've worked out 3 of the 4 sections. We can now work out how many children had a packed lunch at the museum. So if we add up what we do know, we've got 8, 8 and 4. We total those up together, we get 20. There were 32 children altogether. So 32 children, we know that what 20 of them had for their lunch. Quick subtraction sum gives me an answer of 12. So 12 children had a packed lunch at the museum, which is what our question was. There are 360 pages in a book. Tracy has read 75% of the book. Tracy reads complete pages and doesn't skip pages. How many pages are left to read? Write your answer in the space below. Well, if she has read 75% of the book, she has still 25% to read. So if we find out 25% of 360, it'll tell us how many pages she has left to read. So 25% is 1/4. So we need to find out 1/4 of 360. So 4 into 360. 4 into 3 does not go. 4 into 36 goes 9 times. 4 into 0 is 0. So she still has 90 pages left to read. Alice bought a dress in the sale. The price of the dress before it was put in the sale was £68. This price was reduced by 20% in the sale. How much did Alice pay for the dress? Write your answer in the space below. So we need to work out 20% of the original cost, £68, and then take that off the cost of the dress to work out its new price. So 20% is 1/5. So we need to work out 1/5 of £68. So we divide 5 into £68. 5 into 6 goes once, 1 over. 5 into 18 is 3 times, 3 over. 5 into 30 is 6, and 5 into 0 is 0. So the original price was £68. There's been 20% taken off, which we have worked out to be £13.60. So we have to do a subtraction sum to work out the new cost of the dress. 0 take away 0 is 0. 0 take away 6 we cannot do, so some exchange. 10 take away 6 is 4. 7 take away 3 is 4. 6 take away 1 is 5. So the dress in the sale will cost £54.40.